We are inviting Mr. Suresh to present his research about exploring problems in learning biology, students and teachers' perspective in Perak, Malaysia. Mr. Suresh, the floor is yours for next 10 minutes.
Okay, a very good evening, everyone. My name is Suresh Kumar Joseph, and I'm a student from Sultan Idris Education University. And my presentation today is about exploring problems in learning biology, students and teachers' perspective in Perak, Malaysia. Okay, these are my problem statements. Okay, students find science is difficult. This is because they believe that there are many science concepts to understand. Okay, biology is a boring subject. Biology is hard and biology is difficult because they assume that there are many abstract concepts involved in learning biology. Low achievement of students in science in the country is not encouraging. This is based on the results obtained from teams and PISA. Teachers convey biology facts directly to students. Okay, this is because teachers are still comfortable with the traditional teaching approach, and their main focus is actually examination. Okay, biology has small number of student enrollment and compared to physics and chemistry. This is because students find that learning biology is complicated, and this has caused low interest in biology. Okay, this will be my research objective to investigate the problems faced by the Form 4 students in learning biology. And this will be my research question. What are the problems faced by the Form 4 students in learning biology? Okay, my methodology, right? Uh, the qualitative approach is used, and this is a case study, right? Next one, the population is a group of students from a suburban school in Perak district, okay, Perak state. And then the participants are 10 biology students and 10 biology students and 4 biology teachers with 10 years of teaching experience. And the sampling is purposive sampling, and the instrument used were interview protocols and document analysis. Okay, for the interview protocols, okay, semi-structured interview with open-ended questions were used. Semi-structured interview enables the researcher to prepare questions earlier and also allow participants to express their views freely. Open-ended questions allow participants to include more information of the subject. All right, and the interviews were carried out based on the constructed questions. The number of constructed questions was not the same for the two group of participants. Okay, students had more questions because the questions were broken down and simplified for them to understand. All right, the interview was conducted in Malay language and also English language. Interviews for the students were in Malay language as they learn biology in that particular language, and for the teachers they requested so. Right. Okay, all the interviews were only conducted once, and the duration was between 30 to 40 minutes. The interviews were recorded, transcribed, coded, and finally analyzed. Okay, the document analysis, 10 students' biology notebook was analyzed. They were analyzed using a checklist with 14 elements. These elements will be discussed in the data analysis later. The data gathered were grouped into a rubric with low, moderate, and excellent categories. Okay, next is the data analysis of the interview. The data collected from the audio recordings of the interview were listened again carefully and transcribed. Thematic content analysis is performed. Common themes are identified. Later, the relevant actions are coded with phrases and sentences. Next, the codes are grouped into categories. And finally, 4 main categories in this research are identified. And they are problems, which is related to the students, due to teachers, due to parents, and due to infrastructure. Okay, the following is the data analysis of the student's biology notebook. As you can see there, what is shown here are the elements in the checklist. These are also the elements in the checklist. Okay, these are also the elements in the checklist. So altogether, we have 14 elements used to analyze the student's biology notebook. All these elements are actually created based on the research done by the previous researchers. Okay, all right. Next, I will discuss the findings from the interview protocol. Okay, as you can see there, these are the findings which contributed to the problems from the student's point of view. These will be the problems due to the parents. These are the problems due to the teachers. These are the problems due to infrastructure, okay, such as the biology laboratory, the library, the computer laboratory, and also the classroom also affected their learning in their learning process. All right. Okay, next is the findings from the biology notebook analysis, which contributed to the problems in learning biology. Okay, what you're seeing here is a drawing by one of the student, and this drawing shows it's a non-functional drawing. Okay, all right. This is an example of how labeling should be. Labeling sharpens observation and actually thinking skills. It actually sharpens the observation and thinking skills. Okay, most students did not write their notes properly. Most students did not write their notes properly. There is no proper flow of idea that connects them. Okay, this is an example of writing notes creatively. Students will understand better as it is more organized and simplified. Okay, this note has no creativity. Notes here are written in long paragraphs and make their work dull. Okay, writing notes with the use of colors make the notes more interesting and helps the students to understand better. Okay, some students completed their exercise, but many did not. They gave preference to other subjects like mathematics and chemistry. All right. So, as a conclusion, through the interview of document analysis conducted, it is found that students have problems in learning biology. The problems are due to several different factors, such as the internal factor and also the external factor. The document analysis of the students' biology notebook supports the teacher's claim. The problems faced by these students can be overcome if teachers work together with students in this matter. Teachers should understand the problems well and have a thorough planning in order to rectify the problems. Through planning, thorough planning is important to help students solve their problems in biology. So if these problems are overcome, students may find the learning of biology as fun and interesting in different perspectives. Thank you so much. That's all.